Cinema, c'est cinema, cinema, c'est cinema, cinema, c'est cinema, Ouija.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Cinema Ouija. I'm your host, Gio Chumpatazzi, and I'm going to be interviewing a ghost from the famous movie Fast and Furious, number 4 in the saga. But before we begin, let's start with a spell. Sing it with me. Spirit, spirit, speed me up faster than a Tonka truck. Okay, so now that we have the assistance of the helpful ghosts, let's get into this movie Fast and Furious. I'm going to start by saying, trigger warning. Vin Diesel says the P word. There's also fire and bullets. So if you're afraid of any of those, be careful watching this movie, okay? Because this is a serious paranormal investigation that we're going to start. So let's get started. We're going to start with a little bit of filler. Okay, you need to understand what's going on. Vin Diesel is setting up his trap right now. He's going to explode all of these guys. What I want to really point your attention to is the use of time travel in this movie. Vin Diesel is going to go back in time, sharing a vision of the past, and it's going to scare this guy. And you can tell this guy's going to smell a ghost right now. He's going to have a crazy look on his face. Right here. Whoa, he just smelled a ghost. Him too.
What did you say?
He said, what's that smell?
Only pussies run nitro, man.
Trigger warning for the P. Sorry, guys. And that's the smell.
Under my hood?
You smelled a ghost. What you guys don't know is that Vin Diesel had a tank full of ghosts, and he just was slowly letting it out. And then the fire is going to set the ghost on fire. So right here, back in time.
Her name was Letty.
Letty. Let why? Right there, he kills a bunch of people, turning them into ghosts.
Wrecked the car.
Now the use of cars. The DeLorean, remember that? 88 miles an hour?
I wrecked the car.
How fast do you think they're going? Oh.
You remember?
Okay, so let's get started, because this is where the death happens, and we really have to get this on camera. So before we go any further, let's get this Cinema Ouija cooking.
It was burning.
Okay, just a bunch of gibberish. Okay, looks like it's starting with an R. A. That's a I. No, that's a J. HV.
Now what?
2. A.
I'm gonna enjoy what happens next.
S. O. X. Oh, goodbye. Okay, that was goodbye right there. Wow. Okay. This is a little bit too much. This is where the shooting happens. Okay. So let's just understand and let's unpack this message here. RAIV 2 ASOX. Okay, well, the first part is pretty simple. If you look at that, that says rave. Rave 2 ASOX. ASOX. ASO X. Now, be careful when you say this out loud. This could be a spell. But let's start with rave. Rave 2. Now, what I am seeing here is that the ghost in this scene wanted to point out that there is a new way to rave. There is a new form of raving that Vin Diesel has created by going into the future and taking whatever kind of thing they had, whatever kind of culture, and bringing it back to the past. There's a second rave, a second way to rave. And it looks like the DJ that he's pointing out that the rave, people are dancing to in the future is DJ ASOX. It's a strange name, but we've had similar kind of names here in the present. I imagine in the future. So I want to go out there and promote the second wave of rave, and I think that's what we're gonna call it, the second wave of rave, Rave 2, and there's a baby out here somewhere that's named DJ ASOX, and we're gonna give them all the Grammys, all the Oscars in the future, but we gotta look out for this person, because when we find DJ ASOX, who's probably like a 4-year-old right now, they're gonna be like John Connor. They're gonna save the future with the second wave of rave. So that's something to look forward to in this trying time, and all of that coming together. It's something to look forward to. And
Cheerio. This is a message from the future. Do not Ouija the movie. Drum. If you
what?
do, you will. And then, to understand, the future depends on you.
Oh my god. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?